Lauren Elizabeth James. Lifestyle and net worth. Lauren Elizabeth James, born on September 29, 2001, is an English professional footballer who plays as a forward for the England women's national team, as well as Chelsea, for Women's Super League, the WSL. James started her senior career with Arsenal in 2017, before joining Manchester United in 2018 and winning the championship. Since joining Chelsea in 2021, she has thrice won the WSL and FA Cup with the club, and was awarded the PFA Women's Young Player of the Year for the 2022-2023 season. James represented England at under-17 and under-19 level, making her first senior appearance in the 2023 World Cup qualification. She scored her first international goal in the 2023 Arnold Clark Cup against South Korea, followed by her first World Cup goal in the 2023 competition against Denmark, scoring further goals against China. In December 2023, James scored her first Nations League goal against Scotland. Lauren James has a net worth of approximately $2 million. She is 5 feet 9 inches tall, which is equivalent to 1.75 meters tall. That being said, let's roll. Lauren James' personal life. As stated earlier, Lauren Elizabeth James was born on September 29, 2001 in London. She is of Grenadian and Dominican descent through her father, and English descent through her mother. She attended Whitton School in Whitton, London. Lauren has an older brother, Reece James, who plays for Chelsea and England. They are the first brother and sister to represent England at senior level in the modern era. She has cited her father, Nigel James, a UEFA-licensed football coach, as inspiration, and I quote, "He has helped me every step of the way. I grew up playing football with my brothers and wanted to play like them. I have always loved the game. I am grateful to my dad for all the time, effort and love that he has put into my football by coaching me in order that I reach the very best level." Her father, Nigel James, who is the first father since records began to have children play for both the men's and women's England teams, says he is not surprised at all by his daughter's success. Having overseen Lauren's development from a young age, Nigel, whose non-league career was cruelly cut short by injury before he turned to coaching, says something would have been really wrong if his daughter did not hit the heights. He once confessed, and I quote, "Me and her brothers had to keep drumming into her how fantastic she is. She manipulates the ball and it's easy and there is no pressure. We don't see too many Diego Maradonas or Ronaldinhos anymore, so to be on the female side, when you see a player like that, you have to think to yourself, wow. Lauren James' club career. James was scouted by Arsenal as a 13-year-old and trained with the boys team, but within 2 years, she began training with the first team. On October 29, 2017, James became the second youngest player in Arsenal's history to make their debut, coming on in the 67th minute to replace Lisa Evans in a 2-0 win over Everton in the 2017-2018 season. On July 13, 2018, it was announced that James would be part of the first professional Manchester United squad, due to compete in the newly restructured 2018-2019 FA Women's Championship. She made her competitive debut for Manchester United in a 1-0 League Cup victory against Liverpool on August 19. She scored the opening 2 goals in United's first game of the 2018-2019 season, a 12-0 win away to Aston Villa. James was voted FA Women's Championship Player of the Month for September following her 3 goals across Manchester United's unbeaten opening month. On April 20, 2019, James scored 4 goals in a 7-0 league win against Crystal Palace. James scored United's first ever WSL goal, netting in the 71st minute in a 2-0 win against Liverpool on September 28, 2019. 2 weeks later, James was sent off in United's 3-0 league win away to Tottenham Hotspur after receiving 2 yellow cards. James signed her first professional contract with the club on December 16. At the end of the 2019-2020 season, James finished as United's top scorer to the 4-player shortlist for PFA Women's Young Player of the Year. On March 27, 2021, James opened the scoring in a 2-0 league victory over West Ham United. The match was the first FA WSL match to be played at Old Trafford. On July 23, 2021, James signed a 4-year contract with Chelsea. She scored her first goal for the club in a 9-0 away win against Leicester City on March 27, 2022. In her second season at Chelsea, James made 33 appearances in all competitions, scoring 8 goals, including 5 in the WSL. Her performances in the 2022-2023 season won her the Young Player of the Year award at the Women's Football Awards, as well as the PFA Women's Young Player of the Year award. In June 2023, it was announced that James had signed a contract to remain at Chelsea until 2027. On November 18, 2023, James scored her first WSL hat-trick in a 5-1 home win against Liverpool in the 2023-2024 season, and was awarded WSL Player of the Month for November. On December 10, 2023, in the 1-4 away loss against Arsenal, James was yellow-carded for an apparent stamp on Leah Walty, after the play had been stopped, a second stamping controversy in 6 months. After the incident, Chelsea manager Emma Hayes said that James was not in a good place as James had received abuse from the public and the media. In the first league game of the 2024 calendar year, James scored a hat-trick in the 3-1 win against Manchester United, her second consecutive hat-trick at Stamford Bridge. On January 27, 2024, with 2 goals against Brighton and Hove Albion, James became the joint top scorer of the WSL with 12 goals in 11 games, alongside Manchester City's Khadija Shaw. Brighton manager Melissa Phillips described James as performing at the top of her game right now. James was named Chelsea Women's Player of the Year for the 2023-2024 season. Lauren James' international career. In April 2017, James made her under-17 debut in a 2-0 friendly defeat to USA. On October 14, 2017, she captained England during a 10-0 win over Latvia as part of 2018 UEFA Under-17 Championship qualification, scoring 4 goals. On October 17, she scored a further 2 goals against Slovakia in a 6-0 victory, helping the team to qualify for the final tournament, where England finished in 4th place. In January 2019, James received her first call-up to the Under-19 squad for the Algarve tournament. In July 2019, James was named in the England squad for the 2019 UEFA Under-19 Championship in Scotland, and played in group stage matches against Germany, Spain, and Belgium. In November 2020, James received her first senior national team call-up as part of a 29-player training camp at St. George's Park. James made her senior debut on September 3, 2022, coming on as a 79th-minute substitute during England's 2023 World Cup qualification match against Austria. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our channel for such amazing content. Bless up!